Good afternoon. Thank you for coming and supporting our beautiful Communities in Bloom. We're going to start off the afternoon with our town crier. Steve, if you would indulge us.
Oh yay! Oh yay! Oh yay! Members of City Council, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, as official town crier for the City of Barrie, I bring news of the greatest importance. Be it known that today we are here to thank all involved in the wonderful celebration of Communities in Bloom. You, the volunteers, the committee members, the city workers, and everyone who is involved in this year's project. What a great job you did this year and do every year to promote our amazing city. You are blooming wonderful. Long may you continue to promote our city as the very jewel of Ontario. And God bless our great, free, caring, welcoming and historic City of Barrie, as this year Canada celebrates 150 glorious years of being the very epitome of what democracy stands for. We're showing that dude down south. Oh, Canada, for 150 glorious years, we, your sons and daughter citizens, stand on guard for thee, as we are truly the true North, strong and free.
Thank you very much. Once again, thank you for coming out today and helping us celebrate this wonderful opportunity. I just wanted to say a few words. Communities in Bloom is a Canadian nonprofit organization committed to fostering civic pride, environmental responsibility, and beautification through the community involvement, and an annual national program that challenges communities to engage in green space. Barrie has participated in Communities in Bloom for the last 20 years. And last year we were honored and we were the recipient of the Grand Champion category and received a 5 Bloom Silver rating and a special mention to our Fruit Share program, which is an amazing program. And if you haven't heard about it, get involved. If you have a fruit tree or whatever, they will come and pick it for you and give you some of your fruit and share it with the ones in need. So I encourage you to look into that. So to start off, I'd like to again welcome everybody for coming out. And I just want to thank some of our sponsors as well. Barrie Examiner for the media support, Tim Hortons, Allendale Home Hardware, I do believe Steve and Judy Guilfoyle are here, thank you very much. Hampton Inn and Suites in Barrie, Chances Are Us Sailing Excursions, Captain Phil Pilgrim is here as well. Thank you for the tours with our judges. Fox's Bakery and Deli, Barrie Country Club, Battlefield Rental, the Scouts, Glen Martin, Barrie Garden Center, Etty Mountain, I believe you are here as well. And yeah, so let's give these people a nice round of applause. And also we have a little Bloomers container, which is just amazing. We have 2 different categories, a 2 to 5-year-old and a 6 to 10. And that gives the children a chance to get their hands dirty and see what it's all about and get involved as well, which is very rewarding for some of the children. I would also like to thank our Community in Bloom committee, Darcy and Carl Bagno. Where are you, Darcy? I know you're here, way back there. Caitlin Colley is here as well. Andrea Vanderwalt is here as well. Dorothy Ramsey. And Mona Boyd. She didn't put her name on here, but we have to have Mona Boyd. This wouldn't be possible without her. And not only her, but her great team of employees. They work endlessly and to keep our city blooming. So at this time, I would like to invite our CAO, our new CAO, Michael Proust, to come forward and give a few words, please.
Thank you very much, Councillor Romita, and welcome to everybody. So I probably have the easiest job here, which is it says welcome people, so I'm going to stand up here and I'm going to welcome you. But I did want to give I think a couple of special considerations. The tremendous city staff that are really the hands behind Communities in Bloom, the Communities in Bloom committee that provides the leadership. Obviously a special shout out to Mona Boyd for being the heart and soul of one of the things in the city I think we can be most proud of. There's a number of things that as a community we can all share in. This is certainly one, right? This is one that is never contentious, and we can all gather around and recognize the marvelous effort that is put forth by the volunteers, city staff, and the Communities in Bloom committee, and the judges as we welcome to the city of Barrie. Some I think for at least the second time. We are so proud of the work that is done by our volunteers, by our city staff, and by the committee. It is something that we can all get behind and take tremendous pride in. So really I just wanted to thank everybody who's participated in the Communities in Bloom program now and in the years before. Thank you for that, and welcome everybody to the event. And with that, I think I would keep it simple and sweet, Mr. Friery, and I'll turn it over to Dave Friery, our Director of Roads, Park and Fleet, who is going to talk a little bit, I think, about the judges. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael, and thank everybody for coming out today. It's so encouraging to see familiar faces year after year. I know many of you have participated for a number of years, and we certainly thank you for doing that. It's certainly a community event, and it helps promote the community, promote pride and ownership of your properties, and it's certainly appreciated by not only city staff but visitors as well. So just as Michael indicated, thank you to my park staff here. They do a great job every year. The committee, the Communities in Bloom committee, will start after the judges leave this year, and they'll start working on next year already. So this is something that's a year-round thing. It's not just when the judges visit. So thank you all for that, and thanks to Mona and the park staff, as well as our parks planning, our engineering staff, our road staff, just everybody. It's a big group event, and we truly appreciate it. With that, I'd just like to invite the judges up to maybe come up and say a few words. So Elaine Capel has actually been here before a number of years ago. So hopefully today, when he was being toured around the city, he's noticed some improvements. I know we work hard at keeping our waterfront and our parks pristine, and I hope you as residents appreciate that as well. Elaine, he was a landscape planning officer, started about 1989, and then moved to the city of Oostend, I believe it's Oostend. He's received many international awards in landscape architecture, international awards, and he's, as I said, he's been in with evaluating communities since about 2012. So with that, Elaine, would you like to come up and say a few words?
Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alan. I'm from Belgium, little coastal town at the Flemish coast. And indeed, this is the second time I'm visiting Barrie. Last time it was 3 years ago. And I enjoyed it so much that I asked to come back as soon as possible. So this is it. Communities in Bloom is indeed, it's a competition, just like in Harvard, your garden competition. And the thing is, that's the thing that connects people, sharing each other's gardens, showing best practices. That's the major thing that we're looking for. So thank you very much for inviting me, and hopefully we can all visit your gardens. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to invite up Cliff Lacey. Cliff is from Alberta. I believe this is his first time here. From Sherwood Park, Alberta, and he originally was from Strathcona County, where he was working. He has 33 years experience as a parks manager, so he certainly knows what he's talking about. He currently lives, as I said, in Sherwood Park. He's got children and grandchildren. He's got a greenhouse, and he really enjoys gardening. Cliff is certainly our biggest judge that we've ever had. We got an extra size vehicle to transport him around, and hopefully he'll fit under the screen. So with that, I'd like to invite Cliff up.
I've been sitting back there worrying about the height of the screen for the whole morning. I'd like to thank you very much for making the opportunity available for me to come here as a judge. When I was managing parks in Sherwood Park, it was quite often that we found ourselves in the same category as Barrie, Ontario. And never having been here before, it's been a real eye-opener for me to see why we consistently finished behind Barrie, Ontario. You've got a beautiful waterfront. We've had an opportunity to visit the sports park. And considering the fact that you're not using herbicides, the turf there is absolutely phenomenal for the events that take place there. And hearing the presentation regarding the site that's under development next door, I'm very impressed with what's going on in this community. I mean, it seems like you have a lot of things on the go as a community, and certainly judging from the audience in this room, you've got some really good volunteer support for the program. So I take my hat off to you. It's been a pleasure so far to see what's happening in this community, and I'm sure that in the remaining time that we have here, we're going to see some other phenomenal stuff. So you're doing a great job. Communities in Bloom is about community building, and that's what I see happening here. So congratulations. You're doing really, really well. Thank you.
Provide some closing remarks.
Thank you very much, the judges, for those kind words, and we look forward to entertaining you for the next day or so. So at this time, we will be judging the Little Bloomers, but I invite you to have some refreshments and some lunch, and the judges will be around to talk. If you want to have any questions, feel free to let them eat first. Feel free to ask any questions, and we will be presenting Little Bloomers with certificates a little bit later on, so I invite you to help yourself to some refreshments. Thank you. Are we ready for our second part of the afternoon? How was lunch, everybody? Are we happy? Lots of food? I'd like to thank our city staff for putting that all together. They worked hard this morning to throw it all together for us. Well, they didn't throw it all together, place it all together for us. It was very good, thank you. So at this time, I'd like to take the opportunity to call out some of the Little Bloomers. They worked hard to have our displays out, and we really like to recognize them and give them a little token of our appreciation. So at this time, I'd like to recognize Emily Amos. Emily? Come on up. This is for you. If anybody wants to take pictures, you're more than welcome to come up and do that. I can get the judges to come up as well. Sure. Next is Leo Zoomer. I hope I'm saying that right, Leo? You don't look like a little bloomer. Well, you are a little bloomer, but... You're welcome. Okay, right there. Jordan Lorraine. Jordan. And then we have Caitlin Amos. Paige Sefton. Next we have Claire Zuber. Do you twin? Congratulations. Right behind you. And last but not least, Carly Peterson. All the kids are on vacation, right? Exactly. Camp, thank you very much. Thank you very much, judges. And that, we call that an afternoon. So I'd like to thank again everybody for coming out and participating. Please put your name in for next year. If you got more little bloomers coming up, we would love to see them participate. And enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Bye now.